Welcome back to the database for Blue Planet War in Heaven for Freespace 2. We have 2 pilots' logs. So let's read them. The Curse of Ubuntu. Personal log, Noemi Laporte, United Earth Frigate Indus. As elite units go, the war gods should be a farce. The Indus is a good ship, sure. Captain Karabatan's Yangtze worked with Sorensen for years before the war, battling Geth raids. And Captain Gennedy's Katana and Captain Albani's Alton Ord have a history of their own. They fought their way out of Jupiter space during the fall, blowing through 2 full bomber squadrons and a trio of corvettes. And then they jumped back in to escort civilian convoys 3 times. I'm not saying we're a bad bunch as warriors go, but we're by no means elite. Even with Sim's last-minute training, the Indus' pilots were rookies before we went after the Agincourt. And hell, some of us had died like rookies. A lot of us didn't make it to that ejection handle. So why are we still here? Why are we the tip of the spear, the ones making a difference, while the White Guards shuttle elders about and the Fedayeen do whatever it is the Fedayeen do, if they even exist? How did a bunch of 2nd and 3rd Fleet rooks spit in the face of the greatest war machine in human space and live to brag about it? In the big picture, I think it's because the war gods aren't special at all. We are the Federation Unleashed. We are what ordinary Ubuntu citizens can become, given a mission and the means to achieve it. What happened here in Sol didn't breed a race of pampered weaklings. It made a generation of smart, tough, versatile men and women. If our leaders ever took the taste of blood, we could be a nightmare. I suppose it's possible that anyone could have done what the war gods have done, but I don't believe that for one very specific reason. We have Lorna Sims. She is a dynamo. She eats up fear and grief and alloys them into rage and purpose. She beats us into the deck with her drills, mocks the dead, throwing out pictures of lost pilots, shouting their mistakes, ripping the pictures in half, demanding that we do better, and drives us all to the edge of sanity with her relentless demands. All in all, Sims is only fractionally more merciful than the enemy, and we love her for it. I don't think there's a pilot in the squadron who would not dive into a beam just to earn a posthumous word of praise. In battle, she is a hellion, poised in some kind of zen state between manic glee and all-out fury. It's beautiful, and it makes me very happy because it's so different from the nihilistic anger that used to drive her. Her people haven't stopped dying. She loses friends every mission. So what drew her back from the abyss that she was flirting with when I showed up? I think she has found the thing that Kasim lacked. The belief that all this death, no matter how painful, has a purpose. I hope that we can win this damn war soon, and not just because of the dreams. I'm tired of reminding myself that she's my captain. Sometimes I catch a glance behind the armor of her eyes, and I think that she feels the same way. But Dad always said I was too full of myself. And Carthago Delenda Est. Personal log, Noemi Laporte, United Earth Frigate Indus. Tomorrow the war could be over. If we bloody the Tevs badly enough, if we take down the Carthage and kill 10 or 20,000 in a single day, we might shatter their political will. Their people will turn against the war. And yet, in a sense, I will not be one of the survivors. I am not the person I once was. The Noemi Laporte who first wrote in this journal is dead. I have heard nothing from Kasim since he was shipped home, as much a casualty as the people I have killed. I know that he never found a reason to fight, and it destroyed him. He had a lot of options. People fight for their beliefs, but in a war like this, only the blind could pretend that we hold the entire moral high ground. That way lies fanaticism. Some people fight because they are told to. I have discipline issues. The relief of blind loyalty was never an option for me. Some people fight because they love it. I am desperately afraid that if things had gone a different way, this might have been my reason. I kill too easily for my own comfort. And yet, ultimately, my reason to fight is the one that I think drives most soldiers. I fight not for my nation, or my beliefs, or my own sick thrills, but for the people by my side. The war gods. My comrades. No new dossiers. No new intelligence. So this brings us up to the beginning of Delenda Est for the database for Blue Planet Complete here on War in Heaven. This is here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming signing off.